Today, we delve into recent allegations involving Keir Starmer and the Labour government, often characterized as left-wing. Former US President Donald Trump has criticized them, accusing them of meddling in American elections. These accusations have sparked controversy, and Starmer may now face legal scrutiny in the United States. In addition to this unfolding story, we'll also cover the latest national headlines. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and become part of our growing community. Donald Trump's 2024 campaign has escalated tensions by filing a formal complaint against the UK Labour Party, accusing it of interfering in the US election. The complaint, submitted to the Federal Election Commission, FEC, alleges that Labour staff travelled to key swing states in the United States to provide support for Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign. According to the Trump campaign, this assistance constitutes an illegal foreign contribution, a serious violation of US electoral laws, which prohibit foreign entities from influencing American elections. Susie W.S., co-manager of Trump's campaign, characterized Labour's involvement as a desperate move by the Harris team to salvage its campaign, suggesting that Harris cannot appeal to American voters on her own. The campaign statement went further, accusing Labour of endorsing dangerously liberal policies, claiming they align with what it described as Harris's radical and out-of-touch political agenda. Trump's team warned that this alleged foreign interference is not only illegal, but also sets a dangerous precedent for future campaigns. However, there is no clear evidence to substantiate the claim that Labour violated US laws through financial contributions to Harris's campaign. Sources close to the situation clarified that those participating in the US trips are doing so in a personal capacity, financing their travel expenses independently without direct support from Labour. It is understood that these individuals are acting as private citizens, not as official representatives of the Labour Party. Furthermore, volunteers within the Democratic Party are reportedly arranging accommodations and logistical support, distancing Labour from any organizational or financial involvement. Legal experts have noted that unless there is proof of Labour directly channeling funds or resources to Harris's campaign, the allegations may not hold weight under US law. Still, the Trump campaign insists that the optics of foreign political staff working in swing states raise serious questions about the integrity of the election process. The complaint reflects broader concerns within Trump's camp that foreign political actors could play an outsized role in shaping the outcome of the election, an issue that has been highly contentious in US politics in recent years. As this controversy unfolds, both campaigns are positioning the narrative to sway public opinion, with Trump framing Labour's alleged involvement as proof of Harris's weakness and reliance on outside help. Meanwhile, Democrats argue that the trips are purely voluntary efforts by politically engaged individuals exercising their personal freedoms, highlighting a stark contrast in interpretations that could shape the public's perception as the election draws closer. In an increasingly interconnected political landscape, prominent UK figures such as former Justice Secretary Sir Robert Buckland and Reform UK leader Nigel Farage have extended their influence beyond national borders by actively engaging in US political campaigns. Farage, known for his vocal support of conservative causes and his close alignment with former US President Donald Trump, had initially planned to campaign in support of Trump's 2024 presidential bid. However, these plans were abruptly suspended as Farage refocused his efforts on domestic politics following his unexpected victory in Clacton's by-election. Winning a seat in this coastal constituency, once a stronghold for Euroscepticism, signals a potential resurgence for Reform UK, adding further pressure on Farage to consolidate his local presence. His decision to prioritize domestic responsibilities reflects the delicate balancing act many politicians face when managing both national and international ambitions, underscoring the challenges of maintaining influence across different political arenas. Farage's choice highlights the fluid nature of political loyalties, with personal victories and changing circumstances often requiring shifts in focus from global campaigns back to local governance. At the same time, the UK Labour Party continues to foster close ties with US Democratic strategists, maintaining a decades-long partnership rooted in shared political values, campaign strategies, and policy insights. This collaboration allows Labour to benefit from the experience of a party that has successfully navigated challenges like voter engagement, digital campaigning, and coalition building, key aspects as Labour seeks to regain power in the next general election. The relationship between Labour and the Democrats, however, is not without tension. Prominent Labour figures have been openly critical of Trump, taking issue with his policies, rhetoric, and influence on global politics, creating an ideological divide even as the partnership between the two parties persists. This juxtaposition reflects the nuanced nature of transatlantic political cooperation, where common interests in governance, economic policy, and progressive ideals are interwoven with differences over specific political figures and approaches. These dynamics illustrate how political relationships between the UK and the US evolve, shaped not only by shared goals, but also by the need to navigate the complex realities of differing domestic contexts, leadership styles, and electoral strategies. Tensions persist between Prince Harry and Queen Camilla, straining royal dynamics. In the latest chapter of royal family tensions, the relationship between Prince Harry and Queen Camilla appears increasingly fractured, with insiders suggesting little hope for reconciliation in the near future. The rift, which deepened after the release of Harry's controversial memoir Spare, shows no signs of easing as both parties remain firmly entrenched in their positions. Sources close to the royal household reveal that Camilla has grown increasingly wary of Harry's presence, viewing him as a destabilizing force within the family. Her reluctance to engage in any form of reconciliation is reportedly driven by concerns that Harry's public revelations and his ongoing discontent with royal traditions pose a threat to the stability of the monarchy. Since the memoir's release, tensions between the Duke of Sussex and his stepmother have only intensified. In Spare, Harry made a series of pointed remarks about Camilla's role in his father's life, painting her as a divisive figure who contributed to the breakdown of his parents' marriage. These accusations are said to have profoundly hurt Camilla, and she is allegedly resistant to any efforts by other senior royals to bridge the widening gap. Some palace insiders believe that King Charles, caught in the crossfire, is struggling to balance his role as a father with his obligations as monarch, further complicating efforts to bring peace to the family. With Harry and Meghan living in California and continuing to forge their own path outside of the royal institution, the strain on family relationships appears more entrenched than ever. Royal commentators suggest that the upcoming holiday season will likely serve as a key indicator of whether any olive branches might be extended, or whether the rift will continue to widen. As things stand, however, it seems that both sides remain unwilling to compromise, leaving the question of reconciliation unresolved. What do you think about this ongoing royal saga? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe for more exclusive updates on the royal family. Thanks for tuning in, stay well, and we'll see you in the next one.